is the story, the fantastically true story of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives. Average citizen, high-level member of the Communist Party, and counter-spy for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. You're about to see the Communist Party's complete disregard for human rights as they effect their plan of sabotage.
Dr. Hiller and Mrs. Bennett are here.
Oh, have them come in.
Well,
Hello, Herb. Larry, it's good to see you again.
Mrs. Bennett, may I present Mr. Philbrick? Herb, Mrs. Doreen Bennett.
How do you do?
Mr. Philbrick?
Nice to know you. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Here, let me get you a chair, Larry. Well,
Herb and I studied geology at the same school.
yes, but not with the same result. While Larry went on to become a geology professor, I never got beyond igneous rock.
Well, Herb, we're in trouble. And you're the man to help us, if you will.
Glad to, if I can. What's the problem?
Have you read the morning paper, Mr. Philbrick?
Part of it.
Did you notice that there were 3 more cases of vandalism over the weekend?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Nothing stolen, nothing taken from the school. Just wanton destruction.
And it seems to be getting worse instead of better. So with the blessing of the city council, the mayor has appointed Mrs. Bennett to form a committee to investigate and to try to do something about it.
I see.
Dr. Hiller tells me you've had considerable experience with youth groups.
Quite a bit.
We need a publicity man, Herb. There's no money in it, so we need someone who will work for free.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do with you. I'll take the job at the salary offered. When do I start?
You start right now.
The first thing we need is an article for publication, addressed to parents. Something that might waken the public to the need of unified action.
So bearing in mind, of course, that the purpose of the committee is to prevent vandalism rather than punish it.
Yeah, I think I know what you have in mind.
Good, Mr. Philbrick. Well, we won't keep you now, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you, Mrs. Bennett.
So long, Herb. Someday I'll try to bring you a little business with a fee attached to it.
Good, good. And soon let's sit down and talk over those good old days, shall we?
At our first committee meeting.
Right. So long. There are only 24 hours in a day, Philbrick. The Communist Party, the FBI, and your work here in the office take every minute of your time now. When will you write publicity for Mrs. Bennett's committee? Yes?
This is the Lost and Found department of the bus company. We're trying to locate a Mr. H.P. of 290 West Broadway. Could that be you?
You must have the wrong person. This isn't 290 West Broadway.
Well, we have to be very careful in a case like this. You understand, don't you?
Yes, I understand. Yes, you understand, Philbrick. You understand you're to make contact with a member of the Communist Party at 290 West Broadway, and without letting any grass grow under your feet. Get going. Your contact is Comrade Logan, Philbrick. This must be high-level business. He's a big man in the party.
You just had a visit from Mrs. Doreen Bennett and Dr. Lawrence Hiller, right?
Right.
We've been watching Mrs. Bennett. We're told she's organizing a committee to investigate vandalism. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Why did they come to see you?
Well, Lawrence Hiller's an old friend of mine. They want me to handle publicity for the committee.
Handling publicity for Mrs. Bennett's committee is a fine job for an undercover communist.
Yeah, I see what you mean, comrade.
The party will help you prepare the publicity. We'll knock this investigation into a cocked hat.
Well, there's just one thing. It may not be possible to...
Where the party is concerned, nothing is impossible. Stand by for a contact within the next few days. See that we get a copy of everything you prepare for the committee.
Just as you say, comrade.
In the meantime, we'll furnish you with some ideas to include in your writings. That's all.
What if they want me to feed them something fast? How do I get in touch with you?
You can't. Find somewhere to stall until we reach you and approve the copy.
This puts you right in the middle, Philbrick, in a spot where you could use the advice of Special Agent Daniels, FBI. Hello. Hello, this is Philbrick. Are those commercial recordings ready for me to hear?
They will be in about 10 minutes. Would you like to stop over and hear them?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, see you in 10 minutes. This is Daniels. Clear the recording studio for a contact with Philbrick.
Obviously, there's just one answer to this situation.
We both thinking of the same thing?
The commies want to see vandalism flourish. They'll exploit it to the skies.
And they'll make it the coat hanger for larger and more violent crimes.
Thanks. Fits right into the party line, doesn't it?
Well, they probably figure a kid who can be encouraged to hack up a schoolroom today will be ordered to set fire to the White House tomorrow.
And what do we do about it?
First, we have to get physical evidence the comrades are mixed up in this. Otherwise, it's a matter for the local police.
Yeah, then what?
Well, if we have the evidence, we can go to work.
Meanwhile, what do I do about this publicity setup? How am I going to satisfy both the commies and Mrs. Bennett?
At the moment, I don't know.
Golly, unless we think of something.
Herb, I have an idea.
Yeah?
Where can we find Comrade Logan?
I don't know. Apparently, he intends to keep himself well hidden.
But you do expect him to contact you in the next day or so, right?
That's right.
When he does, try and let us know. We'll be ready. Maybe we can help you out of the frying pan without dropping you into the fire.